The biggest AIs are owned by the biggest companies. And these biggest companies are driven by one thing, and that is profit. Money. So how can we trust them to really care about what we need as humans? This is why crypto comes in. Crypto is the solution to decentralized AI. In this video, I will tell you just why. See you soon in the office. Right now, we're heading down a path towards more and more centralized AI. This is because the most used and the largest LLMs out there are owned by the world's largest companies. This makes a lot of sense because they had the money to train these giant data sets. But it also kind of poses some issues for the future because as AI integrates more and more into our daily lives, it's going to give these companies more and more control over what we can and can't do. This is where blockchain comes in because blockchain provides a lot of features that these large companies cannot compete with. So we're at this turning point where if we kind of push more in this direction, it's possible for AI to be democratized. Like think about something like email, where no one really owns email. That's kind of the future of AI that I want and that we should all want. Okay, and like I said, blockchain and Web3 technologies enable this. And I have 6 reasons here. First reason is that blockchain can enable a thing called decentralized identification. Okay, this is the idea that I have a passport. Maybe the government issues me a passport and I get a driver's license and I have my credit card, all this stuff, right? It identifies me. Well, I can package all that together, put it into kind of one NFT, put that on the blockchain. And the blockchain will, through zero knowledge proofs, will enable me to give just the information that I need. This is important because if we really want to integrate AI into everything, AI needs to be able to check I am who I am, right? I am who I say I am. And also for you, right? Like if I want to interact with you or your company, I need to know exactly that you are the right person. And so decentralized identification enables this, right? Interoperable standards, trust and auditability, privacy by design, right? These are all things that are related to decentralized identification. Centralized companies can't really provide this. What they can do is they can KYC and collect that information in their database. But what if I go from Claude or to ChatGPT? Am I going to have to do this for every single company? Probably. If we use blockchain, you don't have to do that. Okay, so that's the first reason. Second reason is that when you put AI on chain, it gives AI the ability to control and use financial resources like money. Okay, this may be possible with something like ChatGPT. Maybe I can use my credit card, upload money into their system, and then it can use that money. But again, just like the identification issue, the same sort of issue applies for money, right? I'm gonna have to deal with every single AI company. Don't want to do that. But through blockchain, like it says here, I can create something like, create a low risk ESG related portfolio, invest $10,000. You create the AI and then it's able to transact this money on chain in a transparent and efficient way. This is not really possible with centralized AI. So again, reason number 2, why decentralized AI is the future. Reason number 3, okay, AI data integrity. So right now, if you use something like ChatGPT, I can say, create me an image of crypto coffee chats, and it'll make an image. But we don't really know where that information is coming from. I can also ask it a question like, which LLM is the best? Usually it'll give you a pretty fair answer, but we don't really know what's happening behind the scenes. But with blockchain, we can kind of track where each piece of this information is coming from. Think about a company like StoryChain, right? Actually, I have a StoryChain hat, right? Think about this company. What they're doing is they're putting the information online, connecting the provenance of this, so we know exactly where this is coming from. This is possible on the blockchain. It's maybe possible in centralized AI, but it's much harder because that means each of these companies is going to have their own method of doing this. If we have all this information on the blockchain, don't have to worry about it. Reason number 4, okay, governance. So if you think about a company like OpenAI, a couple months ago, there was issues where Sam Altman, one of the founders of OpenAI, he got kicked off the board. He's back now. We don't really know what's happening there because they have this traditional kind of organizational model, which is centralized. They have a board of directors. They have kind of not very transparent information on why they decide to do things. Okay, this is how all the big LLMs right now are managed. But through the blockchain, we can have a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, and they can manage how this LLM is organized. This is much better for many reasons. You can see some here, right? So everything they do is completely transparent. we can be on the cutting edge, community-driven innovation, right? So there's a lot of reasons why DAOs are a better fit for this type of organization, for this type of management. Reason number 4, access to global talent. Right now, we can imagine this is something like ChatGPT, right? Where it's based in one central location, and this central location is then reaching out to try to connect to all the developers, all the community in various different places. This works, but it's not as efficient as a decentralized network, right? So imagine this. This is a decentralized AI. They have some people in Africa working on it, some people in Asia working on it, some people in Europe, North America, and all these different communities are decentralized, but they're all connected through this organizational structure. Okay, this is much better. Imagine like if you want to get some AI developers and they're located in Australia, right? But my company's in America, very hard, right? We can do this through something like Zoom, but the blockchain is perfectly suited for this task. So again, access to global talent through decentralized networks, much better. So that was what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that was all 6 reasons. And just to finish off this video, I want to highlight one group called Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. These guys are perfectly positioned to accomplish this. What they've done is they've combined 3 large organizations, SingularityNet, Fetch AI, and Open Protocol. These guys have united, actually another one now, Kudos, for the common goal of decentralized AI. So just a very quick summary of these companies, right? So we have Kudos, which they provide the physical infrastructure, right? So the AI compute. We have SingularityNet, Ben Gertzel, right? Amazing guy. I think I may have said his last name wrong. Fetch AI, and Ocean Protocol. All of these are Web3 blockchain companies, and they have united under this kind of common goal to decentralize AI. So I know that was very quick. I hope it helps you to understand what the problem is and how we can fight back through decentralized Web3 protocols. Thank you very much, and I hope you watch my next video. Bye-bye.